for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. 5 on the clock. And here's KD for 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. In the corner, Castle with it. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach, Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Fox. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Cornet. And stolen by Şengün. And stolen by Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Barnes, right side. Wembanyama, left side. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Castle, no one around him. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's San Antonio. This run now up to 13-2. Wembanyama outside. On the wing, Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Timeout. Timeout. We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And KD's got the ball here for the Rockets. It's a 14-point game. Drops in the tray.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Wembanyama, left side. Pass to Cornet. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
To the paint, Cornet misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. They double-team KD to the right side. Shoots the 3. Good D by Barnes. San Antonio leading by 7. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on defense.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Lethal from deep. Shepherd will hurt you from there.
Here's Cornette. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Rockets trail. Pass to Shepherd. Screen by Şengün. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
In the corner, Şengün with it. Drills the three-pointer. Şengün's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Fades back. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here are the Rockets now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Inside. Here's Şengün.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Castle with it. He's got 5. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Şengün. The trade. The rebound by the Spurs. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Capella. Back to Thompson. Durant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
That's very light work for Wembanyama from that close.
Pass to Okogie. Durant in the corner. To the middle. Here's Capella from the arc. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd, but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pacing space style.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
From past the arc, and it's Shepherd missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And that one drops.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
The three from KD. Second shot opportunity. For three. And the dunk by Capella.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Got it up. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Durant. Smith outside. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
KD can't get it to go. And it's Barnes with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Shepard with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Durant in the corner. Here's Wembanyama. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so here is Houston. They trail by 9 points. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here we go, all alone. 2 points, that one goes. Castle's got 7 points.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
He's so excitable on the floor. You see the kinds of things Smith is capable of doing when he's out there.
Up top, Fox. 8 points for him. He gets trailed by 9. Outside for Durant. Durant drains it from distance.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
And here is Fox. Sweet move. And Cornette gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his, this guy is just so unreal.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
Pass to Castle. And stolen by Thompson. It's Durant on the wing. Screen by Smith. To the inside. Over Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. And another 3 for Houston.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Houston making some changes. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
San Antonio trailing here. Down low. And Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the three ball.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Here's Wembanyama. Goes back up. Victor Wembanyama.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And
The Spurs, 51.
we've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. San Antonio with the ball. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Şengün. Here's Tate. There's the triple. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Houston. Harris outside. Here's Şengün. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the board.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Kornet. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Durant for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. KD's got 35 in the game. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
In matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Back to Castle. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson surveying the floor. KD on the wing. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Inside, out to Smith. Pass to Okogie. Clock at 6. 18 feet away. and he drains the game.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Smith fires. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Throws it down. What an assist!
Making the smart choice there. Wembanyama's shot isn't there on the pick and roll, so he finds the open teammate.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Durant. Going up high. Kevin Durant. Spurs trailed by 7. Barnes outside. Now Castle. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Thompson.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Castle fires. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Wembanyama nails the jumper.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Durant with it. Outguarded by Wembanyama. Barnes looking around. Oh, the dunk!
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
3 on 3. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson, high post. 6 on the shot clock. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
We'll talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Here is Wembanyama. Missed on the 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. Here was Stan Van Gundy.